Hello everyone, welcome back to Project Architect 2. So we just got done making the dimension and I set up the little farm, not really a little farm, but a way of automatically mining up a lot of this stuff. As you can see, it's been doing quite some work. Sadly, I'm not getting those, but I mean, whatever. Now I did figure out something. It's not I figured it out, it's that I realized I didn't put any of these ultimate pipe upgrades. So I started like adding these sides, which I think I haven't actually tested it out, but for some reason I've been under the impression that adding these, like, so having 4 like outputs increases the total output, even if I only have like 1 like input into something. I don't know. I just started doing it and I never tested it out and I've just been doing it ever since. But I realized I didn't actually put an upgrade in it last episode. So it was going super slow and now it's just slamming it and like it's nothing. So that thing is a cranking. Now I'm wanting to kind of move along in this mod pack. And by doing that, we're going to have to continue getting all these plushies. Now, I did get the GOAT trophy and the singularities and the dimensional essence. I will have to go through mechanism to get the quantum entangled porter. Sadly, yeah, it's a pretty high value item in that mod pack, so making this stuff is going to be not the easiest. Automating it should be pretty easy. It's mainly just the alloys are not really hard to get, just tedious. You have to make a lot of these metallurgic infusers. It's just, it's a little bit of a hassle. And then the refined obsidian is also something that's kind of like, it's not the easiest to get. You also have to use the metallurgic infuser, but I can mass produce it. It's kind of a process. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. I can make the dust with the enrichment chamber. Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard. But I was looking at the Ender Dragon one, and I already have the inner cores. Honestly, I don't know why I haven't gotten it, like, done. Just gotta put that in my inventory. There we go. Now the Magic Bane thing, this thing is super easy. I probably don't have everything. Yeah, I just need the hearts. Throw those in there, and then I should be able to make you. Nice. Now, where is it? Right here. Now I need this ethereal circlet, which is also super easy. Oh, real easy. Yeah. Boom and boom. Nice. Immune to suffocation and elytra crash. That actually would be pretty good, but the freaking Swiftle ring thing that I have is pretty freaking sick. Okay, so now the last 2 things is this draconic core, which I'm gonna have to get into the fusion crafting, which isn't too hard. It's kind of tier based. Luckily, this is just the wyvern tier, which I'm fairly certain is the lowest tier. So if I come in here, you're gonna have to make these injectors, which I think the wyvern injector right here, the wyvern fusion injector it's the second lowest one. The draconium one is the lowest one, but the draconium one you can just craft in your inventory. So it's a second tier actually, but it shouldn't be too hard to make. And also, I have a freaking dimlet with awakened draconium block as the block. Oh, this is the wrong side. So I can do what I was doing last episode, but making it with the draconium, awakened draconium, which I'm fairly certain is kind of hard to get. No, I think they made it easier to get. I was watching some videos on how to do this, and a lot of them are old, and they had like infused draconium, which was like, I don't know how you'd get it, and then you had to freaking put like 100 million FE into each of these, so you need 400 million. It was just ridiculous. But I can bypass this crafting recipe by just making the dimension with the draconium. Right here, awakened draconium block. Dude, I actually really did luck out on that. So I can skip an entire crafting process by just making a new dimension, which I'm thinking I make just a new dimension builder, honestly. All the modium, all the modium's in this? What? Okay, now I'm interested. Okay, I'm actually worried though. I'm worried it's gonna crash my game if I try this. But all the modium? I mean, I can't do it because I do need the block. But the fact that it exists, it makes me wonder why. I wonder if it's just in the mod. I don't know. That's weird. Okay, I was getting so distracted. Platforms, you and you, right? That's it. Should be it. So, I'm gonna name it Awakened Store. Okay. I should be able to come in here, throw you in. Okay, pretty sick. I come in here. Where Awakened. Die once. Cool. Freaking whack. I do want to grab these. Kinda. Ooh. Oh, another Forge Ores one. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Yeah, I see him down there, but I'm kind of too busy looting this. It's literally like an addiction. Just hoping that I just randomly find one that's like life-changing for some reason. Okay, time to head down here and actually get these bad boys. Dude, I should have done the platform a long time ago. Literally, if you just need some legendary blobs, just freaking do this. Do the platforms. Seriously, holy crap. Like, this is just insane. Like, this isn't supposed to be this easy to get. This is supposed to be something you struggle to get. I don't really say struggle, but it's not supposed to be easy to get. And I freaking lucked out by finding that. Well, that was OP. Yeah, that was quite wild. The fact that you can just do that and just get away with it like it's freaking nothing. Okay, now I'm gonna really try to just work towards getting this Draconic core. Shouldn't be too hard. So these Wyvern cores, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, luckily you can just craft them. I guess what I'm gonna have to do is probably farm up a Nether Star because 4 of these makes 1 Draconic core, and I need another one. Ooh, so I need 5 Nether Stars for 1 Draconic core. Now, if I want to make a good area for me to actually build this farm for the Wither, then I'm gonna have to expand out a wee bit. Finally, kind of have been wanting an excuse to build out my base a little bit. I need to actually plan it out, though. Usually what I do is I just build a room. I'm like, oh, I'll just put this in there, and that's the room's too big or the room's too small. So, I don't know how exactly I might do this. I might try just making hallways, and then they split off. What I might do is have, like, this hallway be for the small stuff. Because, like, the Wither farm shouldn't take up a massive room. I should be able to build it in something probably like this size, essentially. But then I can have this be more where, like, I'm gonna do my mechanism maybe, which that probably wouldn't take up as much room either, because I'm not making the mechanism like generators or anything, which I don't know if they have the fusion reactor in this. Oh, it does. It does have the fusion reactor, but I don't plan on doing that. Don't know if I have to at some point, but so this shouldn't take up too much room. But I could also theme it where it's like down here is more of the farming stuff, and then down here is more of the automation and like factory-like stuff. Probably do that. So I'll start building this out, and then once I get to a point where I feel like it is far enough, then I'll start designing a room for me to farm the Wither. So I just realized that I'm gonna have to get the Wither Builder from, I think it's Industrial Foregoing, and it's not the easiest thing to get. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make the Supreme Machine Frame, which means I'm gonna have to farm up the Wither using the laser drill, the fluid laser base, and then laser drills. So yeah, So scrap the wither farm thing for now because I'm gonna have to do this. So I'm gonna get into industrial foregoing instead. I know I did get, let's see, get pretty far on this. I think, so I'll hurry and do this. Just so the only thing I'm working on is that draconic evolution thing. So this shouldn't be too hard to make. All I need to do is kill the ender dragon with a knife, or at least finish him off with a knife. And then I need to make this coarse sauce, which I don't think should be too hard. I just don't know where this coarse succulent is. Do I have any? I do not have any coarse succulent. I'm guessing you can just find it in the end, though. Okay, so I'm fairly certain this cooking pot has to be put over a campfire. I think. I'm not 100% certain if it's a campfire or not, but I will make one and try it. Just gotta learn it as well. Can I make a soul campfire? I can. Let me just learn that thing as well. Put you down. I think, yes, that is exactly. So now I should be able to take these coarse succulents, which, yeah, you do just find these. They're around the coarse fruit, like pillar things or whatever. So now how do I make it? So I need to put a bowl in as well. Okay. I don't know why I don't have them learned. So you and that. And then it's cooking it. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Nice. Okay, that was the only thing that I was kind of worried about. All this other stuff I've learned, other than the tomato. Right. I'm fairly certain you can just find tomatoes, like, planted, though. Just around the world. I could be wrong about that, but I think so. Alright, well, I came back to the stronghold because, one, I do want to place down a waystone, which I don't think this is the front room. There's like a throne area. I'm going to turn on my... That is with frickin' my, whatever it's called on my night vision. Isn't there a throne room? I am kind of checking this place for tomatoes because I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a room that's like stocked up on food. And there's going to be like a tomato crate. I just don't know where it would be. Oh, wait. Stuff on the pedestal. No. Nope, this is promising. Right there. Be tomatoes, you're an apple crate, any tomato. Dang it. Man, I got excited. I just don't know where to get tomatoes. Like, actually, tomato seeds. I can make the market and trade. Okay, well, this is the area I was looking for. No, not the area I was looking for, I mean. There's a main area with, like, a throne, I think. But, yeah, this will do. Yeah, I got the market. It's kind of just boring. We're just gonna slam it right there. Now I need some emeralds, which I have 100,000 of them. And then some tomato seeds. Are they up here? Some tomatoes. Cool. I guess now I just need some bone meal. Should be able to just like tink. Go like that. Go like that. You even seeable? Yes, you are. Sick. I'll just also do that. Why not? Okay. Now all I need to do is go slice the ender dragon up with a knife, which I actually did make one right here. It actually does a decent amount of damage. All I need to do, actually, did I put crystals in here? I just need some crystals. Yes, I did. Just need 4. Just 4 because that's all it takes to respawn the wyvern, which I don't know if placing them right there works. I've always placed them here. Now it's going to get super loud. Just let me hit you. There we go. Got its legs. I don't really need all of this, but I mean, might as well. So I just need 1, and then I'll be good. We'll have the dragon's leg with sauce. Other than I need literally everything else. So I just need the fungi. And then it was the fruit. No, fruit. There you go. So, just a 1, and we all good. Pretty sick. All right, well, got that the leg soup crap out of the way. So now I'm gonna spend some time just building out down here and building a room for me to get the industrial 4 going. So I'm gonna get that all set up. All right, I got the room down here for industrial 4 going, all built up. Also, I went ahead and made a netherite block dimension. So if I go ahead, actually, I should be able to just teleport over there. Yeah, so essentially, I made the cubes feature, or whatever it's called, dimlet, so that it'll spawn in cubes instead of circles. And then I went ahead and made the netherite block one. Wasn't super hard. I got a lot of those, the legendary essence, dimensional essence stuff. And then I tried to make 256 netherite blocks, which, I mean, I have way more than enough EMC to pull out that much netherite debris. So it was, it's pretty easy to do that. And I actually kind of like the look of the dark just added on. I actually really like it. I might add it to more stuff. But, so getting started with industrial 4 going, I'm gonna need to make latex, essentially. Is this? No, this isn't the latex harvesting one, is it? Yeah, so I need this fluid extractor. This thing, you pretty much just face it towards some logs, and it pulls out latex, which is needed for essentially like the first tier of the casing blocks, which you need to go through all of them. So the machine frame, not the casing, the frames. So I need latex to make the simple one, and then the simple one eventually makes the advanced, and then the advanced makes the supreme, which is what I need for the wither builder. So I'm gonna have to go through that. I'm gonna have to essentially go through this mod, not 100%, but a decent amount, because I'm gonna need to make the laser drills. I'm gonna need to make a pink slime farm, which it's super easy to do that. I'm gonna have to make some plastic, which isn't that hard either. I just have to get this. This is the latex processing unit. It turns it into dry rubber, and then you smelt it into plastic. So it shouldn't be too hard. I like to use drawers. Yes, the fluid drawers specifically. So these bad boys right here for the latex and the pink slime, just because you can make the upgrades super easily and hold just millions of buckets of whatever it is you want to hold. So, all right. So to make these fluid extractors, you have to make a lot of these pity frames for the first little bit of machinery that you're gonna have to make. Now, here's the thing. So I usually use what is it called? Refined storage to place down the logs, because it slowly destroys them. I forget you have to face this way. If you crouch, does it face you? No, that's annoying. So I usually have the constructor thing from Refined Storage. I don't know if Applied Energistics has like a constructor. Does it have a builder? No. Yeah, I don't know. So I know that using the modular routers, there's a way to place blocks down. I don't remember what one it was. Is it the extruder? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and make me a ton of, well, not a ton, but a few modular routers. I found out it was the placer module, obviously. It's, it's literally called placer module. So this thing should, I don't have this learned. What? Okay, but this thing should be able to place down my logs that I got. I've got the acacia right here. So let's see. How do you work? So I can come in here, probably do that. Placer module. Does it only place it relative to where this bad boy is? Can I not, like, say, like, right here? No, I can't. No, stop. Don't. Okay. I guess so. So I'm gonna have to place these facing those. Actually, I kind of want to see the logs. So, why is it breaking it like 6 times? Okay, so it should place them all in the back. I think. So if I go ahead and throw in 1. Do you need power? I can't remember if these things need power. Oh, I have this blacklisted. That's why. Gotta whitelist it. There you go. So now it should. Yes, there you go. And go through, whitelisted on all those as well. Okay, so now it should place them down. The only problem is getting my logs to the freaking thing. So, I have an idea. I can do an MC link, ENC link. Sorry. So I'll do a low end one. Do the 4. Why not? So I can slam it right here. I can do that. So it'll only pull out acacia logs. I'm gonna pull out some pipes, and then I'll just have it piping the acacia logs straight out of this thing and straight into the modular routers. Cool. So now all of you should theoretically, right? You are the item pipe, yep. Should maybe. Are you really that slow? You are, aren't you? Luckily, the latex stuff is actually slow as well. Like just really super freaking ultra slow. So shouldn't be that long, or not that long. That behind. The Mark IV should be more than enough. Now I should be able to make me a drawer, a liquid, fluid, whatever drawer. I guess I can just do it right there. So now I have 1.1 buckets of latex. Wow, it's not really that fast, but I am going to make some add-ons. So I'm gonna just hurry and go through. I'm gonna make a lot of the add-ons that I need, and then once I get these things kind of cranking, then I'll be able to move on to making the machine frames. All right, so I got some of the add-ons. Well, so I got the speed, the processing, and the efficiency add-ons cranking, and then I added them to all of these. Now this thing is kind of pumping through the latex. I've already gotten 63 buckets plus the about 8,000 buckets in here. 8,000 buckets, 8 buckets in here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be setting up a pink slime farm, but what I need is to get like a cow or something into a spawner. And then I have to kill him with this mob slaughter factory, and then it'll produce both liquid meat and pink slime. I don't think I need the liquid meat at all, but I mean I'll just shove it into a drawer, and then I'll have the pink slime also being shoved into a drawer, but we'll actually be using it. You will be perfect. I just gotta pull out a freaking mob swabby. All right, this bad boy should be all maxed out now. So now I just gotta make a little chamber for me to, well, kill the these cowies, which I might just do one, honestly, like right here. Well, no, I'll do it right here. I'll have it where the cow's like right above this. Yes, okay, yeah, I got it. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna have it outside. I'm gonna have it out here because I don't think I can make it look nice, and it's not gonna be massive, but it's gonna be big enough where I probably would rather not have it cluttering up everything. All right, yeah, I just set up some little simple thing. The cows spawn in there, drop down, and then it'll force them into this corner, which, I mean, I could have done the same thing right here, but I kind of just wasn't really thinking, so hopefully this works, but who knows. I forget, you're going to be super slow this first time. There we go. Oh, it's making way more pink slime. That makes me happy. So this is the stuff I need. This stuff, I'm not 100% certain if I actually really need liquid meat. How much do I have of you? 651 buckets. Nice. So yeah, this thing is pumping. Now, I just got to move on to the frames. Okay, so looking at these machine frames. So this first one, it's pretty easy. The plastic's super easy to get. Getting a ton of latex. And then this is where I need to use the pink slime. And then everything else is pretty simple. And then for this is when I need to start farming up the wither, which I think I need the advanced machine frame to even start farming up the wither. So I can't even like hurry and skip ahead and do that right now. So yeah, I'll hurry and get like a stack of these, and then I'll move on to probably farming up the ether gas from the wither. Alrighty, so I got my fluid laser base, I got some drills, and then I also made this stasis chamber, which is going to be the only reason why this actually is going to be super easy. So this thing will hold mobs like in place, so it is pretty nice, and it like cancels the wither's explosion. So if you turn it on while he's like healing up or whatever, like his beginning phase, it'll just cancel it, and then you'll be able to pull the ether gas out of him without him blowing up. So I'm not 100% certain if that thing's actually like witherproof like the glass is, but as long as I have it on when I build the wither and actually have him spawn in, it should be all good. So I'm just building like a 3x3x3 cube in here, and then I'm gonna go turn it on. Actually, I'll get the wither mostly built and then turn it on. Okay. Now I'm gonna go turn it on, which I should have made it easy to actually reach. It shouldn't be hard to reach it from here. There we go. Okay. So now it's powered, and you can see if I go down here, I should get hit by it. Yeah. So it kind of slows me down. It's super easy to get out of it. So I meant to keep it open actually, because I do want to put some speedy boy upgrades in here. So I'll just grab all of them because I'm going to be slamming them into my drills up there. But if I throw the speed in there, I don't think the efficiency or anything actually works on it, but the thing should be hauling now. Okay. So now, if I start you up, boom. See, he's not loading in or anything. Kind of sucks he's facing that way. I kind of wish he would face me. It's highly unfortunate, but, you know. I should make that wither muffler as well. Yeah, actually, I'll make one of those anchors, actually, again. I haven't done that in a little bit. All right, now, time to do the fun stuff. So you need to put the fluid laser base directly above the wither without any blocks impeding it. I think I could place it down one more further down, but it works like this. So it's fine. Now these laser drills, this is actually what causes this thing to go. Guess it's not going to go since this thing's not powered, but you see as this goes down, I mean it might actually, no. These do need to be powered, which I will be powering them. Guess I'll just power this one just to see if this will start going. Yeah, so progress is at 1. It's very slow with one of these, but the more you connect to it, the faster it'll go. But they do have a range, like these have a range. It's like a 3x3x3 area. It kind of dips down on this, so I'm not going to be able to use all of it, but it should be fast enough for me. So as long as the fluid laser base is within this area, it'll work. Like it'll increase the speed, and then you can throw like these upgrades in it to make this go faster. Now, to actually get the ether gas, you need to put the purple laser lens in there. So once that goes off, yeah, now I've got 10 mil buckets of ether gas. So it'll get a cranking once I get all 16 of these things put on. So, or put down, I should say. So let me hurry and put all these down, and then I could start making those Supreme machine frames or whatever they were called. Okay, as you can see, it's going 10 times faster. Now I've got, I think it was 16 of these laser drills, plus speed upgrades and stuff. I put all 3 of them in there. I don't really know if it actually changes anything. Actually, I wonder if putting some upgrades in here will help. Who knows? I don't think it is, but whatever. Now, to pipe this out, I'm going to be using the ender tank. I do need some white dye. So you do have to pump it out, so you can't have this thing fully covered. So I'll do that. Probably doesn't need to be maxed out, but whatever. Do that. And then there we go. So now it should, I already set up another one that was all white to this thing, so it should be pumping the ether gas into here. Yeah. So that is super easy and super nice, actually. It is kind of unfortunate that there's a hole right there, but I mean, it's whatever. I feel like shouldn't the wither will last forever, like, because I think the stasis chamber kind of heals them a little bit. So I don't think I'll ever have to switch him out. I could be wrong about that though. Nice. Now I've got a ton of ether gas. Well, say ton, but a decent amount. Okay, but I should be able to now make the Supreme machine frame, I think is what it was called. Yes. So I need another ingot, some plastic, diamonds, and then diamond gears. So that'll be pretty easy. Cool. Now I should be making quite a few of these Supreme frames. I mean, I guess 42. Why not? Let's see how much. Okay, yeah, I'll have like over a stack of the advanced machine frames. And I should have a lot of the, yeah, so I'll have decent amount of the simple machine frames, which they're super easy to make. So it's not really the end of the world now that I have this bad boy up and going. Shouldn't have to worry too much. Now I got you. Should be able to make that wither builder. And then I could actually move on to making the wither farm that I kind of wanted to make. So let's see. Yes, you. Nice. Pretty sick. I know this is part of this somewhere, and I don't remember where. Right here. Oh, it's making the wither, yeah. Now that it's time to build the wither farm, I'm going to be using this mob crusher. So this thing is actually pretty freaking good because you can increase its range, and it can go through like blocks and stuff. So using it on the wither is probably the best way to actually farm the wither, because it also slurps the drops up immediately and puts it into its own inventory. But it does give you a weird like fluid. I don't know what it is that the wither gives you. So I'll just have to pipe that into like a fluid drawer and just have like a void upgrade on it. But I am, honestly, I might turn this into the spawner area. I mean, this might be big enough. Because all I need is room for the builder to build a wither, spawn it in, and if I'm not aggroed on it, like if he doesn't see me, or even if he does, if I place it up right here and then add a range upgrade, it might get this whole room. And then should kill him pretty much instantly. And luckily the wither builder does have a gap in where it builds. So if I come in here, it has this gap right here. So I can place it underneath witherproof glass. So that's also super nice. Now just comes the problem of actually getting the items piped to it, which luckily Soul Sand has an EMC value, so if I really need to, I can use an EMC link for that. But it's mainly the skulls. I'm probably going to have to use like a export bus. Luckily I do have this cable right here. I can run straight into, I guess the builder would be connected right here. But I think you need to send it a redstone signal, I'm fairly certain. So I'm gonna have to do that. Or actually, I guess I could turn this on. Run with redstone signal. So I could do that. That might be nice. Because I don't want it building on itself. But I am gonna have to break these blocks because I'm gonna need power. I'm gonna need to pipe stuff in. And I'm gonna need probably to place down the timer. I don't know. I might try it without the timer. See how it goes. Okay, I got this export bus going, so now this thing is filling up. I might honestly just slam, because I don't want it to be too messy in here, but I am definitely gonna have to have one of the blocks missing for like the power, and yeah, so I don't want to put, I was thinking of putting like an EMC link in here for the soul sand, but I'd rather not have to do that. So, but what I am gonna do is I'm gonna power it, but I'm gonna get this mob crusher built first. Okay, so I'll have the man, I can't even think. The stars, there we go, and then the whatever the liquid is that is gonna come out of it. So now if I come in here, I wonder how big the area is right now. And then if I put this add-on on it, how big is it getting now? Not that big. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know how big like the tier of add-on I need. So I might just kind of do a little bit of an overkill one to go up to like 5. So luckily this mob crusher It freaking like insta kills these things apparently, so that'll be nice. Yeah, I can't even see it. There we go. Yeah, that's way more than enough. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like coming out over here. Yeah, it's yeah. Okay, so that should be perfect. And it's sadly it's not getting the bottom right there, but he does fly up a little bit. So yeah, that is perfect. Now all you need is some power. Actually, power you right here. I gotta make sure everything on your front is covered. Let's power you right there. I guess I'm just gonna hurry and get this thing going perfectly, just so that I can make sure that it's that I don't have to come back in here before I worry too much about the mob grinder. So if I come in here, go do that. Yep. Okay. So theoretically, okay, it is trying to place it down, but when he dies, it should. Okay, yeah, frick. That's not good. It breaks those. That is not good at all. I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna have to do the redstone thing because it's gonna be leaving those drops there. But luckily, it is doing it pretty good. So it's making essence. What does essence do? Just XP. It's literally just liquid XP. Okay. Well, sadly, I am gonna have to put a timer in here. Okay, so this timer is super easy to make. All you need is this machine base. It's from RF Tools, so it's super nice. It's literally just like a redstone clock that you can set the time to for ticks, like tick wise. So don't want to place it down because I don't want it to go off. Come on. So it was something like 15 seconds, which 15 seconds would be about 300 ticks. So no, not 3,000. Because it says right there, 20 ticks is 1 second. So that should be good. Now, so yeah, you're still redstone mode. Run with redstone signals. So that should be good. So I should be able to slam it down. You have to put it the way you want it to face. You have to click on that edge of the block. So when I place it down, I need to run out. So boom. Should. Maybe. Okay, what is this? Run on pulse. So does that mean that it'll now work? Maybe. So, yes. Should be working now. Should be working. So every 15 seconds, it should build a new one. Which should be around when he dies, or at least a little bit after. So he dies, okay. Okay, that's a little too long. I might shave off like 2 seconds. Go do it to like 12, 13 seconds. So that was 15. It probably took an extra like 2 seconds. So we'll do 250. No, 250. That should be about 12 and a half seconds. So that should be good. Now I just got to go down under here and get it back to that pulse right there. So it should die, and then relatively soon after, it needs to be. Oh, that's a little too fast. You gonna do anything? No, that was a little too fast. That was a wee bit too fast. So, can I actually break underneath this? Does it float? It does float. Oh, that makes it so much easier. Okay, let's do 260. No, yeah, another half second should work. Oh, I think that worked. 260 should work pretty well then. Yeah, that's good enough. It's good enough. Good enough. Maybe. Wait, let me see one more time. Yeah, good enough. So now I'm just gonna make a fluid drawer, and then I'm gonna bring up my cable from just right down here, and have it just exporting straight into my inventory or my storage system. So that should be good and well. Yeah, this thing is actually kind of OP. It's actually insane how well, insane it is. It just freaking destroys them. And then it gives you freaking liquid XP. How many stars have I gotten? I'm at 36 now. That would have taken me a while to do manually. So give it an hour and it'll be well worth it now. I'm guessing you've already made a lot. Probably already made all of them. Yep. Pretty sick, pretty sick. I don't like that it's going to show the wither bar. I wonder, I think the wither muffler actually gets rid of the to hide boss bar. Yes, so I'm going to make this. So I can right click on this block to hide the boss bar. So, boop. Nice. Now I can't see it. If I go far away, will it still? Nope. Okay. That makes me happy. Makes me super happy, actually. Ouch. All right, now looking at this Archimete, I don't really know exactly. I think it's Archimete. But looking at this wither, I should actually be able to make most of it. So actually, let me pull up the actual wither right here. So this bad boy. So yeah, so it just takes those items and then plus the tin glass, which the witherless rose is actually pretty easy to make. I think I just need that rose bush. Yes, rose bush. Guessing you just have to find it. Yeah, gotta go find that bad boy. Don't really know where it might spawn, but hopefully close. All right, well, I found the rose bush. I also went ahead and made the crystallized amber. Super easy. Just had to make this solidification chamber from cyclic, and then just use some honey, and then the fire charged redstone and magma blocks. Then you can make the crystallized amber. And then I made the everlasting upgrade in the wither builder, which is also needed for this. So now I guess I can also make the wither rose. But I do, or not the wither rose, the witherless rose. The wither rose, I'm fairly certain the wither has to blow up a regular rose to get them. Or you can give the queen bee some royal jelly and you get a 5% chance of getting 2 wither roses. I have 4 royal jelly, so let's try to get it. All right, should be able to just throw it out. And where am I? Where? I don't think... What did I get? I think that's all I got. I got beacon, ender chest, and skull catalyst. Did I get... Is it... No? What about you? Does it only give me 1? Oh, it gives me 2. Oh. Yeah, so I got a beacon twice. That's unfortunate. There's this thing right here that's just sitting there, though. Can I slurp that up with a bottle? Oh, I have 3 more? Whoa. Ah, it doesn't work. I lack. Correct. Okay, well, what... Can I, like, bucket this up? No? But it says it, like, in the top of my screen. Royal jelly fluid. This is definitely bugged out. I don't know, but I have 3 more. You wanna... I don't know if that's close enough. You wanna give me the wither rose, please? No? You don't? Come on. You freaking suck. Okay, well, I guess I gotta get the wither rose the old-fashioned way. But I'm just gonna slam down a bunch of poppies and hopefully spawn the wither in. Hopefully it'll turn some of these into wither roses. Because yeah, I swear it was like the it has to shoot its heads, like how it shoots its heads at you, and when it explodes it gives you withering. I think that's how it turns these into wither roses. Come on. Have some of these just thrown around like this. Ouch! Anything? What are you? No? Any wither roses? Hey, you wanna... Gotta turn my magnet on. What did I make it? No. I made my magnet something I can't remember. You? No. I don't know. What did I change my magnet to? Wanted to try to turn my magnet on. Toggle magnet L. That's what it did. There we go. Yeah, I highly doubt anything happened. Yeah. Either this used to be the way to do it, or it never was the way to do it, and I'm just a moron. Alright, time to look something up. Okay, so the video I watched The dude used chickens. He put poisoning on them and then had them get killed by the wither. I don't know if they have to have the poisoning, but I think I do remember it being you have to kill things with the wither and not let it hit the roses or the poppies. So all he did was have a bunch of baby chickens from the eggs. So I'm gonna do literally exactly what this dude did. Okay. I'm just gonna try that. I really only need one, but I don't know. Don't go up there. I don't know if they have to have poison on them. Oh, that's probably why they had poisons, because they take freaking no damage by it. Ouch. Oh, I got wither roses. So that is how you do it. Okay, so you have to kill things with the wither. That's what it is. Pretty sick. Well, you were the only thing that I was really worried about. So now I should be able to make this wither charm. Gotta make some blocks. Blockies. Come on. This wither charm. Now the only thing left is this glyph of wither, which I'm gonna have to get into Ars Nouveau. So I guess I'm not gonna be able to do this immediately. Because when I get to Ars Nouveau, I think I'm gonna make that like a whole episode, because there's a lot I want to do with that, or at least a decent amount. And I do need to get into it to progress through this mod, because when I come into here, I think, is it you? Yeah. So the very next thing after Archimeat is the Archivo, which takes Ars Nouveau to get. So that'll be pretty easy to get. I'm guessing. Oh, do these all have EMC value? Ooh, they do. That makes me happy. That makes me very happy, actually. So these essences, I'm guessing all of them probably have a what is it, recipe that has EMC. Water buckets won't be too hard to automate, so that'll be super nice. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. We got a lot of what is it, Industrial 4 going up and going, and well, we pretty much got it to the point where I don't really need to worry about anything else with it. I don't know if I'm gonna automate the add-ons at all. Well, when I say automate, I mean like make it to where I can just easily craft them. Because I know you can hook these up easily to like the Applied Energistics system, and then have them just set up to where I can auto craft add-ons. But I mean, I don't really think I'm gonna use too many of the like the Mob Crusher, for instance. Like, it uses all of them, I guess, technically, but really, I don't think I'll be using anything else. Like the souls. So there's a way to speed machines up using souls, using Industrial Foregoing. It's the soul right here, the soul laser base, and then some soul pipes. You place this thing over the warden, kind of like I did with the wither, and then it sucks his soul out, pretty much. And obviously, the more of these you have, the faster it pulls it out. And then you attach these pipes, so the pipes actually carry it around, and then the soul surge. You attach this to blocks like machines and stuff, and it increases its speed by like 4 times or something like that, which is pretty insane, actually. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.